Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So we've been decoding Joan, Jett, I Love Rock and Roll, Standing to Dancing. And if you take and you cross off the letters that are still there, A is still in dancing, N is still in dancing, D is still in dancing, and this IN is both here, dancing, then you're left with STC, and you bring STC down. Now we've got this to go through stock market, genetics, medical, and now we're on to chemical. And this thing's going through and getting a lot of information with only 3 letters. Like every one of these is hitting multiple hits. That's not always the case with a bigger code. So that's kind of fallen into the pattern too. They're taking a lot of information with 3 letters. So if you start with ST, you end up with chemical and biological defense, homeland security, ST-CBD. Oh, chemical and biological defense. All right, not so sure about that I like that. But if you take ST, you also get ST Corporation, and they deal with chemicals. And if you move on from that, you get TC, which ends up being technetium on the periodic table of elements. And since we haven't had that before, I don't think, we'll read a little bit about it. The symbol of a human hand reflects, okay, well, it's a symbol. It's created artificially. All right. It's a radioactive silvery metal that does not occur naturally. The gamma ray emitting technetium 99M is widely used for medical diagnostic studies. Several chemical forms are used to image different parts of the body. So it's a remarkable corrosion inhibitor for steel, and adding very small amounts can provide excellent protection. This use is limited to closed systems as technetium is radioactive. Technetium. And it has no known biological role due to its toxic radioactivity. So there's technetium. And if you move, and you got a lot of hits with that, they could have hit several things, including the periodic table of elements. That's what I'm going to provide. But if you move on from that, you have STC, taking the whole thing forwards, and that ends up being Chemical Products Testing, STC Group. You also get STC Chemicals, and they're a chemical company. You also get STC Chemical and Biological Defense, which kind of goes along with Chemical and Biological Defense up here on ST. But you also get STC, Associate's Degree, South Texas University, Chemistry. So there they are again. And we've highlighted them again. They keep coming up no matter what. All right. And STC also stands for Department of Chemistry, Mathematics, and Physics. I didn't write down what that was. I don't have the window up anymore. But I'll provide that search, guys. And that gets you through going forwards. Now we're coming back. You start with CT. You end up with CT Chemicals, Avidity Science. You also end up with CT Chemical, and that's a crunch base. All right, got a couple things there. If you move on from that, you got TS. We're coming back. Starting at CT, we're coming back. And CT Chemical. Okay, then now you move on from CT and you got TS, which ends up being tennisinine on the periodic table of elements. We've actually come up with that before in previous searches. You also get Toisel group, and that they're chemicals. They're a chemical group, and we've gotten those before on other searches. Then if you take the whole thing coming back, you've got CTS, and CTS ends up being CTS Chemical Munitions Combined Systems Incorporated. So there's something they can hit. chemical treatment systems, hit that. Also combined tactical systems, Southern police equipment, pepper spray, and of the like, chemical, non-lethal stuff. So that gets you through going forward and backwards in chemicals. So I believe, so you're getting quite a bit out of each search, which isn't always the case. And again, you're dealing with a 0.29% variance in the song that is less than 0.3%. And you're getting all that. So I think that's worthy of note. Again, and so I think that's going to be it for this one. We will hit laboratories next, and then research groups. So I think laboratories comes next. So at least that's how we were doing it. So laboratories next, and we'll see if it goes through. Might not. So for now, guys, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down when appropriate. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. And thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, laboratories will be coming up next. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.